his name would if anybody would say that show's kind of real, you'd have Patrick CC saying you crazy.
Yeah, right. He'll do a whole video how the cult of Mr. Robot. Like, nigga,
Bro.
I would love to have a conversation with that nigga. I would love to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, it's definitely showing the future where YouTube's going to go with these YouTubers for sure.
Oh, that's what it's been. That's what it's been for the last year or so.
He didn't start off like that though. He was like a music channel.
Yeah.
And then he started, you know what I mean? Like I've always wanted to evolve into that type of commentary style videos, like kind of like how you do it. Like once you get your whole entire growth with it, because I see you've been getting crazy growth lately. When you get into that type of style of content is so fun because you can just make all the content you want every day. You know what I mean? You never run out of content. So. I just talk about shit that I actually genuinely talk about. Like I did a video about movies, TV shows. I did a video about the actress from iCarly the other day. Yeah. Like, it's just whatever. I think what makes yours different is that you actually call out people that try to just ruin people's careers instead of being a channel where you're just like, man, fuck this person, cancel them. Like, how's that help anybody? Like, that's my thing. Is like, make a video where if somebody's in the wrong, you want to talk about it, cool. But don't be like, yo, let's cancel. Like, try to just be like, yo, this dude's kind of like whatever, being stupid or whatever. I want to talk about this shit why I think it's stupid or something. But you don't have to be like, I want to cancel this person. Like, that's dumb.
Right.
You know?
I forgot on the other day, I went on somebody's panel because they was like trying to cancel somebody I was cool with. And I fucking went on there and they was trying to argue like, oh, you was defending him. And I was like, you know what's crazy? I actually did a video for one of you guys when y'all got terminated.
Yeah.
How come you're not crying about that? I was like, nigga, for anyone, I don't want anyone to get canceled or terminated for unless it's something extreme.
I could understand. The reason why everybody's against cancel culture entirely is because originally it makes sense if you're canceling for the right reasons. But once you even just try to cancel something for the right reason, it's going to affect everybody in some type of way. So you can't support it. You can't ever really like be like, we need to have cancel culture because it's going to eventually fall on everybody. So it never will work to where it's just like, you can't cancel nobody. You can't do it.
This is like, to me, I don't think anyone should be like canceled in the way as in someone, oh, they did this. Everyone stop supporting. No, nigga, if you stop fucking with something, stop. No, I mean, content creators I used to fuck with that I don't. And I'm just like, oh, wow, I don't even watch this person's content anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and I started noticing, like, which is crazy. I didn't even do this on purpose, but a lot of people that were like anti-red pill, I distanced myself from without them even saying it early on. I just can tell they were heading in that direction. I was just like, yeah, this ain't vibing with me.
Because that energy is like not on your level. Where it's like, man, this is weird to me. I can't. It's not that you couldn't talk to that person. Like you could probably always talk to the person, but it's not a person you want to really just be hanging out with all the time. You know,
right? I wouldn't even want to be near that nigga. I don't want that person's ideologies to try to rub off on me.
Because it can, like, I don't care what anybody says. Energy is a real thing. Yeah. So if you're around a lazy motherfucker, bro, you're gonna start becoming a lazy motherfucker. If you're around a rich motherfucker, you're gonna eventually become a rich motherfucker. Like you gotta hang around the people that's like you in a way. Yeah. How thinks kind of like you, or try to be kind of close to how you are, because that whole different shit where it's like, man, we can all be friends. No, motherfucker, that shit ain't real. No.
Right. Nigga, nah. That's not the truth. And mind you, when I first came on to YouTube, I was giving a lot of people a chance to where I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't think I'll vibe with that. But then I hit a certain point. I was like, fuck that. I don't care about being nice. Like, if I could tell I don't vibe with somebody, I'm not vibing. You know how many times someone hit me up, yo, can I interview you? And I'm like, nah. Nah. I say no all the time. And then
there are some people, though, that are like, have crazy views, but are like, you wouldn't know because they don't talk about it. So it's weird. Like, there are some logical people out there that are like, I talk about my views with like people that or like agree with what I agree on, and the people that I don't know, I don't talk about any of that, and they don't even know that shit, you know? Like back then it was like that. Back then nobody talked politics at all. It was just most like of the time, everybody was cool with everybody at one point.
There's a lot of like people like, and shit, Donald Glover, he's one person I really like, I'm a huge fan of. Yeah, he would like be so fucking like not into politic conversation. Yeah. People would try to get him to say shit. He's just like, I don't got no opinion on that.
Yeah.
New season of Atlanta coming out. I'm like, this nigga's the man. Because he knows if he said some shit, niggas will try to cancel him. He's like, nigga, I don't got time for that. I'm not.
Everybody's reactive to politics. Everybody got their own way of thinking. And when you cross it, eventually it's going to show a mean side on both sides where you're like going at it. You know what I mean? Right. So that energy, you want to keep that good energy where it's just chill.
Yeah. Me personally, like I embrace confrontation. Yeah. So I don't mind. Like, I don't get, if somebody is going to get mad at my opinion, I'm going to say it even more. Like, I'm gonna say it even more. It's gonna create conversation. I don't give a fuck if people make videos on me and shit like that. Like, that shit doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I'm entertained by it. So it just is what it is. So like, I'm perfectly fine with saying shit that's opposite of what the rest of the world is saying. I don't care, especially if it's true to me.
But a lot of this shit though, bro, that like you say are like people. I'm not trying to be that guy, but a lot of people that are on the right make more sense, bro. Like, it don't even seem to be that crazy where people flip out. I'm like, y'all just must be fucking retarded or something. Because I'll just be listening. Like, the right sounds more logical today than the left. Like, what can you say about that? You know, like, it's just crazy to see people get so mad when it's the truth a lot of times.
Exactly. People are terrified about it. It's because they want to put feelings first.
Yeah. I saw Kevin Gates even said, man, I ain't this political motherfucker. Like, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And then they were like, man, I wouldn't say it like that. I wouldn't say it like that, Kevin. He was like, man, I'm not politically correct. Y'all ain't going to make me say what I don't want to say. Like, no.
What do you mean? I wouldn't say it like that. You not him. Like, what? I wouldn't say it like that.
No, because he was like, because he went to the mile of being like, man, like, fuck you. Like, I hope something happens to you. I don't give a fuck about you. Like, he was being really like blunt about it. And that's how he felt.
He feel, bro.
It was
like,
so awesome, bro. Because you saw like how they were super trained on that show. Because they definitely have became PC as fuck over time on the Breakfast Club from when they first started. Like, Charlamagne was wild back then. But over time, you saw how controlled he got. And you just saw Kevin Gates controlling that entire show. Same thing with Boosie Baddiss when he comes on their show, controls the entire show. Alphas really control a show.
Yeah.
You got a lot of beta motherfuckers, bro. They're going to run your show, bro.
That's facts. A real alpha will come in and fucking control that shit. Like, nah, this is what's going down. You ain't on the bullshit. Like, I've seen the Breakfast Club especially disrespect people so crazy. Though. I was like, nigga, if I ever went into the Breakfast Club, nigga, they gonna hate me.
Oh, they would hate me for sure. Facts. Like Post Malone, that one was crazy. He was so respectful the entire show, and that bitch ass Charlamagne the Guy was just trying to check him just because he didn't have like certain brands on, or he was saying, you know, you're going to eventually cheat on your girl. You know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. While his girl's like sitting right beside him, like being a fucking asshole the whole time. And I'm just like, bro, his patience was lit because he goes onto the show and he don't even say Charlamagne's name. He's like, you know, they called me a one-hit wonder, so I wasn't gonna be shit. Now look at me, I got like 20 hits. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like he handled it like a G by not reacting, but at the same time, I would have reacted, bro. Like, I'm a reactive type dude, bro. Like, if you keep going at me, bro, I'm eventually gonna just pop off and just talk my shit back. Because I don't like to just stay in silence when people just keep trying me. Like, you're trying to cause a problem, you know?
I want the smoke, man. I'm one of those. I embrace the competition. Let's do battle. You're supposed to be known for roasting people. Let's go, Charlamagne.
Yeah. Like, they always say, like, play the mature role. And it's like, bro, how long can you play the mature role, bro?
No.
Like, dead ass, like, how long can you keep trying to be respectful and cool to people when they keep fucking with you?